guys, this is Allie. So I'm just making a video about my BBL/butt implant experience and my recovery. I would like to disclaim that plastic surgery is not for everybody. So I really feel like it comes down to somebody's opinion and how they feel about it. And if it's something that you're looking forward to do, then continue watching my videos. So I'm going to be covering my recovery and my experience. I've had multiple cosmetic surgeries done, and I happen to get asked that a lot, so I would like to clear that up in the air. I have had multiple plastic surgeries, and if you guys are interested, I will go into all of them later. But I will make a Q&A video answering any questions that you guys might have as far as pricing, doctors, and whatever else. I'll wait for a Q&A video from you guys. So my recovery was, I want to say, it took about 2 months because I'm 2 months post-op now, and I'm finally feeling great. It feels still a little weird to sit down sometimes. It kind of feels like balloons, but it's definitely getting more comfortable and depending on how I sit. So I ended up looking into my surgeon. I looked into a lot of different surgeons, and I made sure that I did a lot of research. Actually, it took me a couple months, and I looked a lot between different doctors. I'm trying to figure out who I was gonna choose, but I took into consideration, and I feel like if you are looking into getting a similar surgery or a surgery in general, I feel like it's important to think about transportation. Just because I've watched a lot of videos of girls that have flown across the country to get a BBL done or a surgery done, and then they have to take the plane ride back home, and that obviously is very uncomfortable, and it sucks having to be on a plane recovering and be in so much pain. So I would just like to jump into it now. So I ended up making a consultation, and I had to pay for the consultation, which I feel like I'm okay with because I feel like the good surgeons will require a fee for the surgery consultation, just because they're serious, you know, and they want serious inquiries. So I scheduled my consultation, and I talked to my surgeon, and I talked to nurses too that worked under his care, and they were so awesome. And my pre-op appointment, they asked for wish pictures and exactly what look I wanted, what I was going for. Obviously I sent them before pictures and then my wish pictures, so I felt like that was really cool that they had that too. So then jumping into my surgery August, I was so nervous. My surgery was early in the morning, so I ended up, my mom and my grandma took me, they went with me, we went to Chicago, but they ended up dropping me off early in the morning at the surgeon's office, and I was so nervous. But my surgeon came in so happy and so excited to meet me. And the first thing he asked me was, what do you want? What do you want your results to be? And do you have any wish pictures you could send me? So I showed him so many different pictures, and I said, this is what I want. And he looked at me and he said, got you. And I just thought that was so awesome. And he just made sure I felt so comfortable with everything. And, you know, exactly what I wanted. Just made sure that he knew the results that I wanted and what I wanted to end up having. So they took me into surgery, and honestly, like, I was out before I knew it. I woke up, and I actually woke up on my back, not in as much pain as people like claim to be. Like, I know everybody's pain tolerance is a little different, but I feel like mine is probably high. But honestly, it didn't hurt. And yeah, so what they did was they lipoed my waist and my back, fat transferred to my hips, and then gave me butt implants. I did have drains sticking out from under my butt too, so the first week was the most painful, only because I want to say the drains is what really bothered me, and you'd have to empty your drains too, so that's another thing. But other than that, I will post pictures so you guys can check it out of my bruising, just like my lipo bruising and my swelling. But the first week it was so hard, I could not walk. My mom helped me. I don't usually get sick from anesthesia, but I did this time around. I don't know why, but I ended up getting sick a couple times, but it wasn't terrible. I was prescribed pain meds, and I did take them, and I know many girls that have not for the surgery, and I give so much props to them because that's just insane. I mean, it's painful for sure, but It helps too that they inject you with numbing cream around, you know, your liposuction where you get lipoed. So yeah, so I couldn't go pee, I couldn't bend down, I couldn't get dressed by myself for that first week, and I was really mostly on a liquid diet. So I was just really nervous, and it really helped having my mom and grandma there to take care of me, because you just want to make sure you're with somebody that you can trust and that you're comfortable around, that you know, you feel comfortable letting them clean your incision and your drains. But it was a 2-inch, I think an inch to a 2-inch incision in between my butt crack. And then the 2 holes like under, you can barely see them, but from where my drains were coming out, and I had my drains in for a week, and then my surgeon called me back to his office. They made sure everything was good. Everything was good. The only problem was walking, feeling dizzy, feeling lightheaded, and the funniest part out of this though is peeing. So you can't sit for the first week. You're standing, and I will post a picture of what it looks like. I had to buy a standing urinal. I think that's what they're called, from Amazon. Lifesaver. If you're gonna get this surgery, please get this. I will link it. Best thing ever. Helped me so much. So yeah, so you know, spent the week recovering in my Airbnb, and then ended up going back home, and I just had to sleep on my stomach the whole time because I was sore from my side of my hips being lipoed and fat grafted, and my butt, obviously I couldn't lay on that. So yeah, and I couldn't drive either. I couldn't drive for like minimum of 2 weeks. So, and then when I did, I had to buy this like butt cushion that you put under your thighs that kind of supports your butt, so you're not putting all that pressure on your butt. Yeah, so hopefully that covered a lot for you guys. I will even show pictures of the drains too. I'll include those. But if you guys have any questions, anything like you want to know, go ahead and message them or comment them to me. I'll definitely respond and make a Q&A video. But yeah, I'm in love with my results. I'll post before and after pictures too. Yeah, so thank you guys for watching my first video, and hopefully it was informative. For those that just wanted to know, I would give the pain 1 through 10 probably a 7. The hardest part is just learning to walk the first week, and having that support. Make sure you stay up on your meds, that's super important, and the drains. It wasn't as painful as people were making it out to be, but that's my personal opinion. Everybody's opinion's different, and everybody's experience is different, but my experience with my surgeon was incredible. So I would just recommend him to anybody, and my results are exactly what I wanted to. Like, he did his job, and he understood the assignment. He got the assignment. Yeah, so, yep. And then just other than that, you just got to push through the first couple of weeks. It's hard to learn how to lay on your stomach, but it gets easier as time goes on. And honestly, out of the surgeries I have had, this was the least amount of pain that I felt. So yeah, if you guys have questions, go ahead and message them to me. But thank you. I'm gonna post this on YouTube and probably a clip on Instagram, but I'm mostly active on Instagram, so if you want to follow me, I will also link my Instagram. But thank you so much for watching, and yeah, hopefully you enjoyed it. Questions, message me. Thank you.